sweet little way.
Yeah.
Must
Keep
be
your
why
little
we're
bastards
all-
home.
That must be where we fucking got it from, because we kind of were little shits. Some fuckhead throw their authority around, we wouldn't tolerate it very much.
Well, we kind of inherited a bunch of that shit from Uncle Fizz somehow.
Yeah.
Then about the time we was getting old enough to be a little bit observant, Pappy started fighting with them fucking plagues.
Yeah.
And I know he fought with them fuckers for, I mean, that lawsuit went on for 10 years.
Yep.
But he was fighting with the fuckers for 20.
Yeah. Well,
Are we talking now?
Yeah, we're rolling.
What's with the hot tub out there? Are we gonna gallivant in the hot tub?
Fuck yeah.
I bet I got a trailer. Fill that fucker up with water and jump in the back and make some fucking kid like Sean drive the fucker to Trumbull.
lots of half cousins to round up.
Oh, I need the sober driver that won't tip my fucking truck over.
Yeah.
Might have to borrow that Ford.
Yeah, I knew I should have laughed.
Hell, I would
I ain't gonna push that whore home from Trumbull though.
Everybody pushes a little shit once in a while, I guess.
I didn't. At least I didn't mean to. I was inexperienced, god damn it.
So, Grease, did you see what fucking Al Sharpton said today?
Uh-uh.
He told the looters to be sure not to,
Burn the black fucker shit down.
Yep.
So there are a lot of Chinamen putting on this fucking store's owned by blacks.
I guarantee it.
When that Rodney King riot was going on in L.A., there was Chinese on top of their stores with big fucking guns.
I think you got the same thing going on right now.
They better.
Somebody got fucking shot the other day.
Oh, really?
They went into a pawn shop and they got blasted.
Damn.
Got killed.
In L.A. or in Minneapolis?
No, over in Minneapolis.
Huh? I seen the fucker that jumped on the cop car in L.A. thrown off. You see that?
I had seen a short clip, but I think it was too graphic. You couldn't see that shit fall off the cop cars.
Well, he didn't die. He just got knocked out for a minute.
Yeah, that was too violent.
Yeah.
It's fine if he's killing cops. but-
Yeah. Fucking busted out his back window and shit first.
It's fucking nonsense. Somebody's inciting this shit. Doesn't help when you get dumb fucks get on social media and egg them on.
Every fucking Democrat that close to a camera is on there fucking egging them on.
Fucking helter skelter. Charlie was right.
All he was repeating is what some fucking acid trip he was on. CIA was feeding him.
Yeah.
MK Ultra.
He was a government employee, wasn't he?
He was. He was one of their earlier subjects. They were testing LSD.
I'll
on-
bet if anybody has the balls to find out, George Soros bust them motherfuckers in to do all that
No
shit.
doubt. I don't doubt that a fucking second.
George Soros is a cocksucker.
Yeah.
That wrinkly fucking bag of Botox is in his pocket.
You know that fucker's had like 7 heart transplants.
I bet they're Chinese hearts.
Could be.
Could be, you know, from the boiler room.
Yep.
That is some real shit. I was looking into that, and that is some real shit. And they're keeping that shit locked down tight. People are being really careful about releasing that fucking information.
Did you see the new executive order?
No.
The FCC is not going to let Twitter and Facebook or YouTube censor you fuckers anymore.
Right.
Really?
Trump gave him the fucking bird. That's
Nice.
another. That's something he pushed. They got passed today.
It's either today or yesterday.
Yesterday. Today. It might have been yesterday.
Huh. I heard
He-
him threatening shit, but I didn't know he actually did an
Oh,
executive
he got
order.
it done.
Nice.
And he also told HW or WHO to go fuck themselves.
He did.
Hard.
That was quite fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers, China.
China.
You're giving Hong Kong all these difficulties. Fuck you. Your money's going somewhere else. That's exactly what needed to happen.
It is, and it should have happened a long time ago. 20 years ago, he was in a debate with somebody. And he was talking about China fucking eating our lunch as far as trade goes.
Yeah.
And the way he said it was, I can fix this fucking issue with China. All you gotta do is say, you motherfuckers are gonna pay 25%. And that's how he said it.
Yeah.
I thought, well, that fucker ought to be president.
Yeah.
That was 20 years ago.
Yep. He did
I
call
don't
them
think he
motherfuckers,
considered
too.
running for president, so nobody, I mean, they tried to shame him on the fucking news.
All the
He
fucking,
didn't give a fuck, and nobody that liked him gave a fuck.
All the fucking Democrats thought he should have been president 20 years ago too.
You remember that, huh?
Well, I
Well,
wasn't.
they were pushing it, and I think they saw that he could be a problem. So if
Yeah.
they get him in there now, then he can't be a bigger problem later when all this shit that's happening today.
Can you imagine the damage that fucker would have done if he would have been a Democrat?
Just saying.
And
They thought they could control him back then.
So with this fucking FCC thing you're talking about, how does that fucking work? Because
well, what Trump was targeting was them fuckers censoring the conservative
right, but
people.
what I was thinking is these are private companies, right?
Yeah, but a radio station is too,
Okay.
and it's regulated by the FCC.
Has the internet shit always been regulated by the FCC?
Never been, but it is now,
Okay.
starting either today or yesterday.
Huh.
What the regulations are is you cannot fuck with free speech.
Okay. Does that also mean they're gonna like enforce the fucking radio rules to the fucking internet? Other rules? Like they're gonna
Well, the radio rules, I mean, I don't think the internet's gonna go to where they won't let you say fuck on the radio.
right. Yeah, that's the kind of shit I was wondering about. But that's not really
If it does, there's gonna be more fucking shit get burnt down.
Yeah.
A lot of shit's gonna burn when they start fucking with telling you what you can't say on the internet. And it ain't just gonna be the black folks burning shit.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
For what the fuck that's worth. Which one of them fuckers is mine?
Probably, I don't know. We got plenty of fucking
Fucker there's
tinfoil
got a
hats.
mohawk.
Which one mine is?
Fuck yeah.
My God.
Now we're protected. God damn, I forgot to put it on before we started talking shit about
Son of a
photos.
bitch.
Fucking George is gonna come get us.
7 fucking hearts, huh?
That's what I heard.
Well, he's probably getting a nice dose of those stem cells and whatever that other shit is, where they're fucking feeding off the adrenaline of tortured kids.
Yeah.
What'd you call that shit?
Adrenochrome.
Huh.
Did you ever go and look up fucking Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Heard his name about it in the Bible or something once.
Hey, Shoo, son of a bitch.
Jesus.
I'm just the carpenter, okay?
Leave me alone. I'm rubbing my wood.
Just honing it down.
None of you fucks brought a sandwich? What, you want me to throw some fucking ropes your way? Say,
I didn't know it was gonna be 12 of you motherfuckers.
good thing I brought the gin glue cubes.
That'd be a pretty good podcast on the fucking hot tub sitting out there by the tap at Nixon Springs.
Yeah. How the fuck we gonna make it warm? Just let it sit on the
We're gonna do it on a day like today because it was fucking hot today.
Yeah, fucker would be hot.
AC and my little fucking horn that didn't work worth a fuck today.
Yeah.
Getting pretty warm.
Me and Mom was going through Hurricane. She said that sign said it was 107. Thought, fuck, you know, this might be the first summer I've seen in fucking 15 years.
Fuck it, it really isn't even summer yet.
No, it's gonna cool off a little bit again before it really gets hot, I think.
Summer doesn't hit until
Well,
like
what
the
I'm
end of
hoping
June, right?
is that my fucking monsoon show up because this shit was miserable today.
We got a little sprinkle today, this afternoon here.
You did?
Yeah,
Enough to just make it humid and fucking worse.
pretty
huh?
much. Make the fucking swamp cooler not work. About it.
That must have been tougher when I was a fucking kid. Oh, fuck no.
So, Grease, I put a fucking series on TV. I think you're gonna like it.
What is it?
It's called Project Blue Book.
Oh, you bought that?
I bought the second season. The second
Lordy
season's been
Lord.
pretty fucking good.
Is that who's been causing these fucking comet storms this year? Because there's a lot of fucking shit coming at us from the Oort cloud.
You know, Ort?
Oort.
It's fucking dick.
Yeah, fuck, there's more fucking snowballs coming. And it's fucking hot.
We started on a snowball. I think we did.
Oh, yeah?
I think we fucking did.
This was a hot fucking pile of shit. Once.
Yeah, it was. A lot of snowballs hit it, probably.
Well, that's why there's oceans and shit on it
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
But every fucking rock floating around out there, if it runs across a fucking hydrogen and oxygen bubble, if something happens to make the fuckers get together, it's water.
Yep.
And it sticks to a fucking clod of dirt.
Yep. I think there's a lot more out there than we think there is.
Probably. I mean, when they show pictures of the Oort cloud, it looks like we're surrounded by a whole bunch of fucking shit. But that shit's all as far apart as these fucking planets are.
Yeah.
But when you're that far away, there's a whole bunch of fucking shit out there.
Yep. That's just what's in our yard.
That's in our yard.
Yeah.
When the fucking neighbors start throwing rocks at us. Cocksuckers.
Andromeda, you fuck.
Goddamn lizard fucks.
Oh, fuck.
Here we go. Here we go. Fucking lizards are from Andromeda.
I don't know where the fuck they're from. My
I thought-
telescope can't see that good.
I thought the little gray fuckers were supposed to come from Andromeda. I don't know.
Well, no, what's the Zeta Reticula?
Oh, that's right. You're right. I'm way off.
Well, I missed something in school. What the fuck was that?
That's where Bob Lazar says the fucking spaceship he worked on came from.
Well, that's fucking weird because that was a star map that Betty Hill drew.
Right. Yes.
Zeta Reticuli.
That's right.
Bob
So-
Lazar's a lying cocksucker, and when he said his name's Laser, he's a fucking liar. Bob's like kind of like Senor Bob. Everybody's fucking Bob.
Robert.
Roberto.
Roberto.
He had to put a French twist on his goddamn laser name. It's horse shit. That fucker is somebody, but that real name does not exist. He claims that after he left Area 51, the government erased his fucking name off. And he never was even born, according to the government.
So do you think he's a diversion?
I think he's a conglomeration of Chinese parts. That shit been going on a while. The U.S. bought the fucking Frankenstein prick. He's a diversion. Fuck yes, he is.
What's the purpose? Why would they go to that trouble?
You know the SR-71?
Oh, yeah.
Big black
I went and
fucking
saw
hot
that
rod
fucker
that's
in up
60 fucking years
Hill Air
old.
Force Base. I went and checked it out. It was
Yeah, I seen it sitting by the freeway. It is a big black fucking monstrosity. The laws of physics shouldn't have allowed that heap of shit to fly.
cool. That thing was only 80% complete, too. Did you know that?
Well, yeah, I was tired of fucking around. Kelly Johnson said, "Will that fucker fly?" I don't know. Fire it up. Fucker went to Russia. Because they got their YouTube blasted out of the sky.
Oh, shit. I got a problem.
Well, somehow we bought that fucking Gary Francis Powers back.
Yeah.
He survived. Was that his name? Had to be his name.
I think so. We ended up inheriting a fucking defector from Russia not too long after that. Flew a MiG over.
Yeah. And when we got to look at the MiG,
Yep. Reverse engineered that bitch.
they didn't reverse engineered it. They tore it apart and said, "This simple piece of shit does not belong in the sky. It's made out of steel."
Well, fuck.
But the fucker sure was a pain in the ass in Vietnam. Which MiG was it? A 25?
I think so.
That was after Vietnam then.
It had to have been.
Because the MiG-25.
I think it was in the 80s when he defected.
Probably was. Because the MiG-25 arrived in the 80s, and
Yeah.
what it was after was the fucking SR-71, I think. Maybe it was the MiG-31.
It was the only thing that he could fucking fly to get over here because once he made that decision, it was time to go. There was no fucking turning back.
Did he go to Alaska?
I don't remember.
They got a fucking MiG that can keep up with SR-71.
That MiG-31 will go Mach 3,
Jesus Christ.
but that's all it can do. It can't dogfight. It can go straight at Mach 3. And it might even have to be in a dive. And if you stay at Mach 3 very long, the piece of shit's probably going to melt.
Yeah. What's the...
Because steel melts at a lower temperature than titanium.
Yeah. What's the Blackbird's top speed?
Mach 3.
Well, 3 point... What?
I don't know exactly. And that's what they claim. And when they released the fucking information on the Blackbird, they had something better.
So,
Yeah.
what, Mach 1 is what, 740?
It depends on the altitude.
Okay.
At sea level, it's about 650.
Oh, really?
And I think that it gets faster as you get in thinner air.
Okay.
So Mach 2 at 80,000 feet is probably hauling fucking ass.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I wanted to say the SR-71 went 2,500 miles an hour.
Probably does. That would be about Mach 3.
That's Mach 3.
That's airspeed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's got to gulp up more air to read that.
Yeah. Nobody knows a fucking thing.
So he probably
It's all
would have
made
had
up.
to gone to Alaska.
Hmm?
He probably would have had to gone to Alaska in that fucker.
I think he went to fucking Japan.
I think you're right. I remember reading something about this now. I
All
think
of the
he did go
fucking
to
Russians
Japan.
that stole the jet and went get away landed in Japan, and I don't know how the fuck that worked.
They, the fucking U.S. has always kept an air base there.
Well, yeah, but that fucking Alaska's a lot closer to Russia than Japan.
Yeah, but you got to fly over some Siberian shit. I think distance-wise,
I'll bet there's big fucking airports made just for the military right there across the pond from.
Well, Russia's a big fucking chunk of dirt. There might
Yeah.
be parts of it that are closer to Japan.
they got a whole lot of fucking time.
There
zones.
is a fucking peninsula that sticks way down there, isn't there?
I think so, yeah. That's a big,
Yeah, it's-
big fucking chunk of dirt.
It's kind of around the corner. Yeah, that's where that fucker left from.
Probably.
So he probably didn't go very far.
Yeah.
Might only be 500 miles.
Yeah.
I think you're right, though. He went to Japan. Japan might have been closer from wherever he took off from.
Well, in the 70s or the 80s, you know, Russia had shit scattered through China and every fucking where.
Soviet Russia was fucking huge. Czechoslovakia and shit. That shit went all the way down to the fucking, what was it, the Adriatic Sea?
Yeah.
Over there by Italy. Just kind of on
Is
the
it
opposite
the Adriatic or the Mediterranean?
coast. No, well, I think it extended to the Mediterranean too. But I'm talking about east of fucking Italy on that other coast. I think that's the Adriatic, isn't it?
Fuck if I know.
Fuck,
I
we
ain't no
sound smart.
goddamn Greek. I'm Greece, not Greek.
Greeks west of fucking.
When I was learning shit about geography, I was sloughing school a lot.
Well, that shit bored the fuck out of me in school, but as I've gotten older, it's a lot more fucking interesting. It's all in how it's
Google
presented.
Earth's the best fucking geography teacher I ever had.
I know, it showed me a lot more about Venice than I ever fucking imagined.
You ever play with the simulator in Google
A
Earth?
little bit, yeah.
I learned how to land that fucking thing.
I bet you did.
I colluded with Russia and landed fucking F-16 in Moscow.
You son of a bitch.
But I weren't defected. First, I buzzed the fuck out of them. What the fuck was we talking about? How'd we get to Russia?
Talking about a defector in the 80s.
Oh,
We think right
I'll
now we
bet
think
he's
he
still
flew
an
a MiG
American.
31. He probably is if he's still alive.
was he able to get his family over here?
I don't know if he had a family. He was a pilot. He was somewhere in between his 20s and 30s, I'm sure. If he started a family, he probably started it in America.
There's a lot of Russian immigrants in the U.S., and I don't think a lot of them ever plan on moving back.
Yeah. Yep. Those girls are dang cute.
Yeah. Any of them work in your factory?
Not in this one I'm currently working at.
I mean, when you was working in Salt Lake.
None that would call themselves Russian.
What country was they from?
Bosnia and Serbia.
They ain't Russians. They fucking hate Russians.
Well, back in the day, that was all part of fucking.
It was part of the Warsaw
Czechoslovakia.
Pact, Russia.
Yeah. They were Muslims, but they sounded, if you didn't know any better, they sounded Russian when they spoke.
Well, yeah, they probably would. I think Russia banned religion when they was under Lenin and Stalin because they didn't want them fucking Muslims being a pain in the ass. Most of them are Protestant. At least all the ones I met was. Fuckers was kind of religious too. But that Warsaw Pact swallowed up a lot of fucking Muslim countries.
Yeah. I had several nationalities working under me up there.
Yeah.
I had people from Africa. I had people from Vietnam, people from Cambodia. I had somebody from Laos. And I had Bosnians and Serbians, and I was always fucking breaking up fights between the two because of that whole deal.
Well, Muslims are as tribal as
Yeah.
any fucking buddy ever was.
Well, that whole Bosnian war was Bosnia and Serbia fucking bombing each other.
And we should have minded.
It was fun.
Well, I've seen it in Native Americans,
Yeah.
tribes in Africa,
Yeah.
probably tribes of Aborigines in Australia did the same shit. But they fucking hated each other unless they had a common enemy. And with the Muslims, it's the fucking Jews and the white pricks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until Jimmy Carter was president, Iran was an ally with the United States.
Well, I had some Iranians that worked for me too, and they would tell me it's
They
like,
defected at the
Yeah.
fucking nick of time.
They said they got the fuck out of there because whoever's running Iran now are a bunch of fuckers.
Well, that's what's happening in all them Muslim countries.
And they call themselves Muslims just as like we would call ourselves Christians.
Yeah.
It's not like they were really fucking practicing it and being all fanatical about it. It was just they grew up listening to that shit the way we grew up listening to our shit.
Yeah. Well,
And-
the Muslim-run countries, their fucking laws are a little more stringent than Christian.
They're crazy motherfuckers.
They're brutal whores.
They are. And that's why those guys were here, because that was some barbaric shit that they didn't agree with.
Well, they was about to get the same fucking treatment,
Yeah.
and they knew it.
Yeah. I fucking still read about all this fucking shit. Like these honor killings that these fuckers do.
Yeah,
like their
the
daughters.
teenage girls gets fucking beat to death or stoned to death
What
because their uncle
happens-
fucked them.
Yeah, they get raped. And then she goes and talks about it. And then they go and fucking decapitate her. For
After
real.
they tortured her.
Yeah, they fucking murder her.
Yeah.
They call it a fucking honor killing because she got raped. That's pretty fucked up.
I have a hard time looking at them pictures because one time I seen one. There were these three women. Same problem. They got raped by some fucking raghead. And these other ragheads went out in the goddamn intersection and dug a fucking hole for each of them, buried them up to their neck,
Yeah.
and beat them to death with goddamn rocks.
They stoned them.
Ever since then, I can't look at honor killing stories. It's fucking
Yeah, they set
sick.
you on fire.
Yeah. All right, enough of that shit.
We went down a dark path.
Damn, I missed it.
You're can send it, view it on YouTube later while you're editing.
Don't edit
I
it.
don't fucking edit shit.
I'm sure glad that fucker threw out me and Kirby's fucking swamp wading the other night.
What? Oh, when Hazard was here?
Yeah. Because that fucker was just dumb.
Did you listen to the one we did with Hazard before you
Yeah,
got
that
here?
fucker was funny. He must have been fucked up time I got here.
It's a safe bet, yeah.
Well, that
Little
one went
fucker.
for about 2 hours.
It did. It was worth it listening to.
I listened to it.
Yeah.
Listened to the
I was
whole
hearing your alarm go off while I was still listening to it.
because you was calling me.
I was calling you?
Oh, you was listening to it when I was asleep.
Yeah, this morning.
Did my alarm wake you up in the morning?
Fuck no.
Good.
I hear it if I'm still drinking beer when.
Well, I got to start getting up earlier because my hours change.
You poor fucker. I don't hear shit.
I get Fridays off now, so
Oh,
I'm happy as
fuck.
fuck.
I need to heck come and. You hiring?
Fuck yeah.
What if I don't know nothing?
It's okay. That's just what they want. They just won't pay you worth of shit.
They don't pay me worth of shit now.
Damn.
I better get me some of them Corbett benefits. I want to go burn some shit
Well,
down.
don't have kids and be caught up on your taxes, and you'll get all those Corvid benefits. Don't have illegitimate kids. Child support's a bitch.
Where all your stimulus went?
He got stimulated and now he's got child support.
Well, she wishes she had it. I owe too much in taxes. They ain't gonna give me no fucking.
She ain't getting none of that
She's
shit.
like, so where's your stimulus? I ain't getting one. I know. Where is it?
You're raising him, you bitch.
So the greedy bastards take the taxes before they take child support?
Well, what it is they won't give it to you unless you file your taxes, and I ain't
Right.
filing mine until I get my taxes paid off.
Okay.
Simple. Last 5 years has been a fucker,
Yeah.
and so paying
You do?
the IRS
I hope your Ford don't break on you.
what
Wow.
they think I owe them isn't my top priority right now.
Yeah.
They're taking plenty out of my paycheck.
Yeah.
It didn't matter how much I used to tell them cocksuckers to take out of my check. I still had to give the cocksuckers thousands of dollars at the end of the year.
Yeah. Single white male.
And I seen Loretta Lynch and this other cunt from the IRS. What the fuck was her name? Lois Lerner?
Yeah.
They was getting pretty fucking dirty.
Oh, yeah.
And the last time I filed taxes, I still owed $3,000.
Mm-hmm. I think I mean.
They didn't get that, and I didn't file cents.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard a lot of times that not filing is what gets you in trouble. If you file and you owe, they can't fucking throw you in jail for not paying. But if you don't file, they
I heard
can.
Rudy Giuliani said there is not one fucking written law says you have to file your
Well,
taxes.
we're paying taxes out of our paycheck.
Yeah,
They're still getting
I mean,
taxes.
they get every
off
fucking
us.
penny I see gets taxed.
Yeah. But if you don't file, the fuckers are gonna come after you like the
It
Jews.
depends on how much it is.
Yeah, that's true, but if you're white and you make $50,000 a year, they might just decide to come after you.
That's why I'm not worried. I ain't making no 50 right now.
And I ain't fucking white. I'm a coon ass, you cocksuckers.
We got a little bit of that French in us now.
I'm German coon ass. And I'm gonna go loot a fucking TV store and burn the fucker down. So I'm good. Fuck you guys.
bad Radio Shack's gone.
I might just end up sending Hillary Clinton $50. I might not commit corvicide if I fucking donate to the Clinton Foundation.
What a good cause.
Yeah. The biggest fucking scam there ever was, I think.
Right
Till
next
COVID
to-
showed up.
Fuck, they invented COVID.
Yep. Hillary, you're a hooah. Like and subscribe. Ring that fucking bell, bitch.
Comment down below.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to comments down below. Even Bill won't comment on that fucking shit.
About what?
Something about you have to license, register your guns, shoot them,
They,
all that.
they've been trying to push that shit forever. I don't know.
I don't know, I heard something about it, like, the anti-COVID thing.
Oh yeah, they were trying to put a big gun control fucking law or laws in the middle of the fucking stimulus package. And who fuck knows if they got it in there or not. Because nobody read the fucking thing.
This is Nancy's $3 trillion fucking
Well,
fiasco.
the one that already passed. Who the fuck knows what all was in the one that passed? They were talking about putting all kinds of gun control shit in the first one.
Let them come and get them.
And if they get the fucking second one to go through, goddamn.
They're
bet on
working on their third one right now.
They want to see what a riot is. Come and get them.
it. Yeah. No shit. They'll see what gun control.
I need to
really
go
is.
to Ben Franklin tomorrow. God damn it. I still don't have a fucking gun.
That's just rolling two boys butt fucking and one filming and putting it on YouTube.
I wanted to kill some little prick once, bad. And I had a gun, and I scared myself thinking about it.
That's why you don't have one right now.
Yeah, I kind of wondered if I was a little unstable.
I think you ought to have one.
I think you ought to have several.
And a shitload of bullets. Okay. Ace Hardware, here I come. I want an AR-15. 22 mag.
That fucking guitar store's about to lose a shitload of business.
Yeah.
I think now is
Guitar
the
and
time.
a 20 ride toothful behind every blade of grass could be dangerous. To you rioting cocksuckers.
Not until this year did I ever feel like I needed a fucking gun, and I do have one now. I've gone many years without feeling like I needed to have a fucking gun.
Last night I went into the Maverick in St. George down on Bluff.
Yeah.
I think these are people that Soros has been bussing around the country to fucking stir shit.
Mhm.
One was wearing a fucking man bun.
Uh-huh.
And he had a fucking pig sticker about this long hanging on his fucking
Yeah.
belt. And all these goddamn little skanky looking teeny boppers had to be on heroin.
Yeah.
And their EBT card buying shit in Maverick.
Yeah.
And they walk right across the street to the fucking fancy ass motel. Just on the east side. I don't know what the fuck it is, a Comfort Inn or something. Looks pretty fancy when you drive by.
Down in Dixie Downs area.
Bluff Street and I-15.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about. I had an encounter there once. Anyway,
A rendezvous
yeah,
or an encounter.
it was both.
Some bitch get jealous.
I nearly died.
Oh yeah.
That bitch wouldn't turn off the taps.
You about drowned in that shit, huh? Should have pushed
You
the
gotta
peanuts
wear a
back.
snorkel. Fuck, Kirby. Everybody knows
That's what
that.
Hazard was talking about, goddammit.
It was. But I know what you're talking about.
Find any seashells while you're snorkeling?
None that I remember.
Kidney stones.
Just one big fucking clam, huh?
Yep.
Spat in your face.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't mind. Felt pretty good.
Yeah. The one time it all worked like it was supposed to, I thought I got pissed on.
Details. Details.
Oh, that was enough fucking details.
You did something right.
One time. The rest of the time, I guess I was the only one that had fun. Fuck you, Toby. I ain't as sexy as you must be.
Anybody that says they don't know what the fuck you're talking about is lying.
Did I say that?
No. That only you had fun most of the time. That's every fucking guy in the goddamn world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to buy some of them fucking pills from Alex Jones. Makes that fucker work better.
Is he selling dick pills now?
He always was, according to CNN.
Oh.
Oh, I believe them motherfuckers. Don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's gospel.
Well, they don't want him selling fucking dick pills. The last thing they want is people to reproduce.
That's why he's being shamed for it.
Well, hey, if the fucking this FCC shit's true, then he can go back on YouTube.
Fucking
right?
A.
That'll be interesting to see. Let's see if he pops back up.
Last time I was able to see that fucker on YouTube, he was inviting fuckers like us to help him stir the shit.
He does know how to stir some shit.
What's weird is he'll tell people a year ago he'll make a goofy fucking prediction. And a year later he'll fucking drag out a piece of paper that was transcribed what he said a year ago. Says, read this fucker. This fucking episode, this date, you can find it. I predicted and it fucking happened this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of shit. Like
Did
that.
he ever predict the whole Epstein thing before he hung himself, or
He
somebody
came
helped him?
out.
I think he
came out-
did 5 fucking years before it ever happened.
He was talking about that fucking pedophile island at least
Yeah.
5 years before anybody else fucking knew about it. Everybody's like, what the fuck ever.
They knew about it.
He was
They
calling
just-
it Pizzagate, right?
That wa-
That was
That was something else. It was definitely to do with Epstein. But it was also to do with that goddamned Obama, Hillary Clinton.
It's all the same slew.
But he was talking about that.
Who's
pedophile
that
island way
Who's that
before
fucking guy that
Pizzagate.
looks like Lauren Barlow? The fuck was his name? Married their aghead.
Wiener, Anthony
bitch.
Weiner.
Yeah, got caught jacking off for a 14-year-old. Yeah, that was Pizzagate. Alex Jones predicted that shit before it ever
Yeah.
was.
Well, no wonder they
admitted.
were fucking working so hard to shut him up.
Yeah,
He knew his shit.
yeah.
He snuck into Bohemian Grove and recorded some crazy shit they were doing there. I seen that footage.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
I think that's still on fucking
It
YouTube.
probably is. I bet you could find it.
But yeah, he's fucking.
Bill Gates got to get it hard on once in a while. Imagine it works pretty good for him.
that fucker, he's got to be about half losing his fucking mind because of all the crazy fucking shit that he knows is going on. And he's trying to tell people, and it's so fucking out there that nobody believes it, but it's fucking true.
I want to hear what he has to say about Roger Stone. Because I haven't ever caught up on that.
Did you ever go to his website and check it out?
No?
I don't know if I haven't for a few weeks either, but you go on his website and it's got a live stream. Well, it's not really live, but it's kind of like a radio station going the whole time. That's
He's
right.
set up really fucking nice. His fucking studio's fucking bitching.
But yeah, you just go on there and you can just fucking push play and all his up to date shit going all day long.
Huh.
And selling dick pills like a motherfucker.
We would fucking sell them. I got no shame.
Hey,
The
that's
fuckers
an-
worked, I'd brag
that's
about
a-
them.
It's an essential fucking commodity.
I went into a liquor store down there by Coral Canyon a while back to get a jug of vodka before they closed.
Yeah.
Because I know that shit'll kill COVID. Killed every other fucking virus I caught. Penicillin sucks. But it works. You just don't want to make a habit of it.
Was you making yourself some COVID aid?
I didn't use it. I didn't drink the fucking shit with a mask on.
Unfiltered.
We've been talking about making some masks.
I'm gonna get some shit from Victoria's Secret if I'm gonna wear a goddamn mask.
You can't write Trump 2020 on that fucking G-string.
I'll bet I could hang a banner somewhere. And panel ends would make a fucking fine mask. Fucking Logie filter. It would look so real. What some sick fucks. You bastards are a bad influence on me. I wonder if Victoria's Secret will take my fucking Visa card. Wrong secret code.
Not if they know what you're gonna do with their product.
You can't afford us. Where'd you get Mustang Ranch? Oh my god.
Oh, I got it on backwards. Some fucking truck driver goddamn corveted me.
This bin's 5 for $75.
I wonder if you can still get anything for $50 at the fucking ranch.
No idea.
Do you think they'll give you a discount if they have to wear masks?
They ain't gonna kiss you any fucking way.
Hazard said he had to pay $100 to get some snail trails on his back. So
It was probably worth it.
I'm gonna sound like a fucking asshole right now.
Don't try to tell me you get that shit for free.
No,
Cause it ain't fucking
I'm just gonna
free.
say girls look a lot better with that fucking mask on. I don't know what it is.
it's the girls you're hanging with.
It's not girls I'm hanging with. It's just driving down the road, going through the fucking drive-through. They look a lot cuter when I can't see their whole face.
The problem, Kirby, is the girls nowadays have got fucking shit hanging on their nose that weighs 30 pounds.
They got fish hooks all over.
And shit in their tongue and their lips.
That must be what it is. They do. They look like a catch and release.
Maybe it's because you can't hear them.
I like how that sounds.
It's
man.
more like if they're wearing a mask, they probably won't. I probably can't catch nothing.
I think it just hides their.
You
fucking
watch the
face.
fuck out.
I see just enough. Hey, you see the eyes? What do you got for boobs? Yeah, you'll do. Maybe that's what it is. I don't
No, no, baby, keep the mask on.
kind of like that.
Hey, let's be safe, okay?
Yeah, when I used to go to the lake a lot, because I had a boat, there'd be these hot whores in the bikinis.
Yeah.
And if you could get the bikini off them, their fucking guts fell out.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. They looked way better when their fucking mask was on.
Must be what it is. There's something to it.
Some of that shit is kind of gross. They should bring the bush back.
Yeah, some people need it. Some
It's
girls-
way sexier when there's a big old fucking bush hanging out of the bikini than when the bikini's off sometimes.
Sometimes those fucking meat curtains, they droop.
No, they make the old wee go.
Yeah. I ain't going in there.
The fuck you ain't. So you push the rope and the fucker bends over.
Sometimes those fucking meat hurt. They're a
That's
horror.
why they invented fucking darkness to fucking. You wouldn't notice if they wasn't supposed to be flapping you in the fucking face nowadays. If you could wander through the jungle a little, that probably wouldn't be such a fucking disgusting thing.
Well, one thing men like is the hunt. You know.
Yeah,
jungle.
I had a bad fucking habit of hunting cougars.
How old was you?
None of your fucking business.
How often did that happen?
I hunted a lot.
Did you do that a lot in Phoenix?
Fuck you. Mind your goddamn business.
How was that rank fucking Phoenix cougar ass?
Sweated a little.
Could you fry an egg on that shit? Because it's warm down there.
The weather wasn't what was hot. You shut your mouth. Put some gator fat in that gumbo. You nosy little prick.
God damn.
I tried, goddamn. I ain't getting nothing out of it.
Fuck.
You're probably better off. Some of that shit can
I
be
fucking
rank.
hope so.
Some of those cougars. No, you know what?
Yeah, you need to quit fucking around with them mama son cougars. Them fuckers are dangerous.
It only happened one time.
Yeah? Wasn't bad, huh?
I had to shake that out. I mean, that was like gum on your shoe that wouldn't go away. I had to solve that.
Damn.
How'd you do that?
You have to
Post
just
office
be a
shit.
fucking asshole sometimes.
Post office shit, huh?
Sometimes it backfires. When you're an asshole,
Them cunts love you more
opposite
when you
effect.
treat them like
They
shit for
fucking
some
love it.
reason. I don't understand that.
Me neither.
I'm at the point of no return. Well, I can't tell her I'm a truck driver now because then I'll be getting married tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah, when you said you was gonna swing by the Mustang Ranch on the way home on you talking on the CB. Should be over there making porn at the fire department.
Or the football team.
Yeah, them too. Fuck. So it's probably a good thing you wormed out of it.
Fuck. Really wasn't too far from this last go around. It was getting close. I had to cut it off.
Was that when you heard you wasn't compatible anymore?
Yep.
You just didn't understand, did you?
Well, I understood that I wasn't fucking going down that road.
So which one of you said non-compatible?
She did. Because I didn't want to watch her get fucked by another dude.
She invited you to watch?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
I wasn't open-minded enough.
Probably not.
Damn.
This was about a week after I said, you know, if you just listen to Trump.
Coincidence?
Unlike some of those fuckers that you voted for, he follows through with what he says. This isn't gonna work out.
Speaking of that, I gave Adam Schiff a new nickname. Actually, it was a whole bunch of shit that led up to this nickname. But if I ever get my fucking way in this world, we're gonna do an interim Congress. Drag all them fucking Congress fuckers up, subpoena them, and we fucking minions are the Congress now. And when it's my turn to talk to Adam Schiff, I'm gonna say, you shut that fucking manure spreader of a mouth of yours, or I'm gonna kick you upside the cocksucker. That's the way Congress is supposed to work.
Yeah.
That's the way they designed it. It was like fucking.
It's in the Constitution, for
Yeah.
fuck's sakes.
Well, they've been
Not
Hear that?
they've been trying to
It's my
unravel that
goddamn
fucker.
gavel.
How long have they been trying to unravel that fucker, though?
Since it existed.
230
Seems like
fucking
it.
years. 200.
Thomas Jefferson
50
and this
years.
Adams prick fucking screamed at each other, and I think they fucked each other's slaves
Yeah.
just to fucking cause confusion. The fuck was his name?
Who?
The guy that was Jefferson wrote the Constitution, but he was a fucking Timpson prick.
John Adams.
Was it John Adams?
You said Adams.
Looked just like Johnny Timpson in the pictures they drew
I
of
think
him.
it's John Adams.
Yeah, fucking pudgy little weasel. He fucking hated the idea of free speech and people with minds of their own. Especially fuckers with guns that might shoot at the corrupt governments.
Yeah.
But I think that we need to shut Congress down and run it with an interim Congress.
So when there isn't a fucking conflict, like a world war, Americans fucking turn on each other.
Just like the tribals fuck in all the rest of the world. But in America, it's the Democrat tribe and the Republican tribe.
Just like in the Civil
And then there's
War.
these other two fucking parties that call themselves Independent and Green Party that mean nothing. They're very insignificant. Libertarian. Joe Lieberman.
None of that shit was ever meant to be a fucking career.
No, that's why they had term limits.
That's why they called it service. They still call it service, but the only one
It
that's
ain't
getting
service.
serviced is them cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Servicing themselves on fucking taxpayers' money.
Well, all them fucking, like them whores like Nancy Pelosi,
Mm-hmm.
they're getting fucking rich being politicians.
Fuck yeah, they are.
There's
Taking
another
dirty
name
deals.
the check's going to, but they're the fucking
And it's not the $197,000 a year on their paycheck either.
Fuck
it's
no,
the
that's
fucking backdoor
nothing.
deals. Yeah.
the money they're making. I think that it's lobbyists that are
Exactly.
sinking money into this fucking corporation that
Mm-hmm.
has no purpose other than to fucking bilk.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking leeches.
They take government money, or not government money, it's mine and your fucking money.
Taxpayer money.
And they spread it out. When Obama was running for president the first time, he kept saying we're going to redistribute the wealth. Small businesses are going to be non-existent.
Yeah. Middle class.
Middle class is going to be on welfare. Upper class is not going to quite be on welfare. The ruling class is going to be a bunch of rich cocksuckers. He ran on that campaign. That was his fucking promises. I used to throw fucking beer at the TV every time him or Hillary got on the motherfucker. I broke one of them once because I was drinking out of the glass bottle. Just cracked. But when I was hearing that prick campaign saying that shit, I was saying if that fucker gets elected, it's a rigged fucking election. He was running against us. Both times Obama won an election, it was because he was running against the two most spineless fucks in existence.
Yeah, that's no shit. I prefer my heroes that didn't get captured.
That's what got Donald Trump elected. I like the fuckers that don't get caught.
Yeah. Fuck. I wrote a song about that motherfucker when he was running in 2008. It's called Black Rain.
Oh yeah? Did you bring a guitar?
I can't, it's a Slacklash song. I couldn't.
Oh, I think I actually heard that fucker
Yeah.
once.
The words are probably kicking around here somewhere still. That's what that song was written about. It's a good fucking song too.
We should try it out.
Gotta have.
All this fucking riot and shit's going on.
Yeah.
Fucker might go viral.
I thought it might have after he got elected, but didn't catch on. Gotta have a fucking band to be able to play it though.
I know it. Some of our relatives have done fucked up.
Yeah. Guess me and Cad could make an acoustic version.
Unplugged.
Yeah.
Need to borrow a dobro?
Might.
I didn't think I had time to stop and pick it up, or I would have.
Yeah.
That little piece of shit's starting to sound pretty good.
That sounded pretty good.
Now
Pretty
that I
fucking
got
cool.
the fucking string stretched a little, it hangs on to, I mean, it stays in tune a little better. The day I bought it, kid at the store put new strings on it.
A little bit too fucking twangy with some brand new strings, huh?
Well, I mean, right now, it fucker don't sound no different than a guitar to me, because it's tuned that way. But I kind of wish I had a pickup in it.
Yeah.
It'd sound cool as fuck amplified.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Put one fucking microphone on next to it, plug it into the guitar amp.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking go.
I'm sorry.
See you next time.
You've been summoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here real soon too.
Sorry I show up so fucking late. Goddamn nephew of yours sure fucks my life up on Friday.
Fucker.
So you get looking for your relatives, I think.
Damn plague.
Ain't just the blacks that come, the slaves. That's my racist comment for the evening. Signing out. Done gallivanting with freezing.
Till next week.
Hear that, Andy? I ain't working Friday. Subscribe.
Hit the little bell.
I have to see if we